Hello, and welcome back to Guide to Minecraft. And well, today we're going to be starting the next step actually the final step to getting our enchanting video done. So, last video we made this, our super fast starter sugarcane farm. And I've actually harvested it once already, and we have 64 sugarcane. It wasn't completely full. It was about half full. Got a bee just hanging out over here doing something. And I've been periodically harvesting this, and I've actually been able to collect. I didn't know I was going to be able to do this, but I can collect the honeycomb up here without the bees getting angry. I didn't know I could, so just thought I'd mention that. And I've been making sure to collect all the stuff. I also put some item frames on some of my things, like over here on the tree farm. So I've been farming birch because I have plenty of oak wood right now, so it's just been farming. Well, actually I don't. I took most of it out and put it in that chest outside for the build today. So let me put my armor back on here and put away some of the potatoes that have been cooked up here. And we'll get into today's build. Now, today's build is the last thing we are going to need to set up our enchanting room. So today we're going to need a bunch of building blocks, whatever you want. I got cobblestone, I've got oak, birch, oak logs, and then you're going to need a bunch of fences. Not as many as last time, of course, that was a lot of fences. Some lanterns, and then here are the exact materials that you'll need for the thing that's going inside our build. You'll need one piece of one stair block. Can be any type of stair. Cobblestone, stone brick, all those other different stairs. You're going to need a hopper, a chest, a cobblestone wall, and 7 building blocks. Well, actually, you could also use a fence instead of a wall. I just prefer the wall. So now, one thing we haven't talked about yet is the hopper. Now, a hopper can be crafted with a chest and 7 pieces of iron around it. Just pretend that the sand is the iron, like this. This is how you craft a hopper. Now, what a hopper can do is very interesting. So a hopper interacts with chests, composters, barrels, all those things. So you can put things in a top chest, and it will take them out and put them into the hopper. Now, I don't have more than one chest on me right now, but let's say that we have a chest or something under it. That hopper can transfer those items down into your chest now. So a hopper is basically just used for moving items around. So, we're going to need that all for today's build. Let's grab all this. Grab these lanterns. I'm going to grab a little bit more cobblestone because I feel like I'm going to need it, because I never seem to have enough of stuff. And then we're going to get into today's build. Now, what we're building today is a barn. So we actually need to decide where we'd like to build it. And so my eventual goal for the series is to have everything kind of spring out from the center area here, because it's a very large flat, and we'll have the starter house and the farms out on the outskirts. So I'm either thinking the barn should go right over here or right up here. And I'm leaning more towards this side. That way it's across from the sugarcane farm, and we can have maybe like a big rolling wheat field that goes all the way over these hills and comes all the way back and around, and it's just really pretty. So why don't we build the barn right in here. So what we're going to need to do for that is we're going to need to break these saplings here, take down these birch trees, and this will give us an area to build the barn in. And I did plant these birch trees here, by the way, because this is where I was originally farming them when oak was here. So let's break down this area. And so first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our cow farm. Now, this kind of farm is known as a cow crusher, or mob crusher, or entity crammer, depending on what you want to call it. But basically what you need to know is we're going to put a lot of cows in this thing. So, first what we're going to do is we're going to dig down 1 block here, 1 block here, 1 block here, 1 block here, and 1 block here. Now, this step is actually unnecessary. I've just done this to give us a little more space. So we're going to place the chest here on this block, and you're going to shift and right click to put that hopper into that block there. Now, we're just going to put the dirt back here. This was just to give us a little more space. But on top of that, you're actually going to put an upside down staircase. We're just going to put a temporary block here. We're going to grab a staircase, put the staircase here. That will be there, and as you can see, that dirt actually got sucked up into that hopper there. We're going to grab our birch. We're going to place one block here, one block here, one block here, one block there, and then 4 more blocks like this. And then we're going to build right around it. These blocks aren't actually necessary. This is just going to make it easier to go and get our cows. So there are some cows out in these fields here, and I happened to get some leads last episode. Don't know where they came from. I had nothing to do with it. But I also have some wheat on me, so we're going to leash the cows, and then we're going to use the wheat to make them come directly to us. So we're just going to bring them over here, and we're going to lead them up one at a time. So you guys, we can drop the leashes now. I guess they both seem to want to come up all at once. And then we just need to lure them in over here, and then we're going to hold shift. So we're sneaking, walk around the edges here, and try and force the mob into... Ah, there we are. He went in. So now we just need to get the other cow to do the same thing.
1 hour later.
There we are. Got it, just like that. Okay, now grab your walls and place them over, just like that. You only need one, and then you can actually get rid of the rest of the blocks that you put around there, those temporary blocks. Just gonna get rid of those, and then here is your crusher. So I'm actually gonna use some stairs on either side, right side up this time, to allow us to get to it, and then we're gonna breed the cows. So we're actually gonna turn hitboxes back off, and just keep breeding them until they eventually fill up the entire crusher, and then they will commit game over, and their droppings will end up in that chest for you to do whatever you want with. And what we're actually looking for in those droppings is specifically leather, but we're also going to get beef. So I'm going to leave a considerable amount of room on either side of this farm, because I may want to add another farm in later. So I'm actually just going to take out some of the dirt here and just place it over here so that there's a little more room for us to do the build with. So because there's a baby in there, it's going to take a while before we can actually start getting these guys up to the level that they need to be at. So we're going to start the build. So just to allow me enough room to make another crusher here, that's how much room I need. So we're going to put it right up against that. Well, just slightly behind. So I might actually need a little bit more room. Yeah, so let's just dig this out to get some more dirt. And periodically, as I'm doing this build, I'll just make sure to keep breeding the cows so that they fill up the entity grammar. And then hopefully by the end of this video, I'll get to actually show you what the actual machine does. So there we are. Okay, that's plenty of space here. We'll give it one block there, and then we'll give it a block behind, and this will just give us enough space to put in another entity crammer if we'd like to later. And it's going to look a little lopsided for now, but that we'll just place some birch here to make it look like we have an entity crammer. So we'll just place the birch, and then we'll place the cobblestone wall there, and we'll just place the blocks to make it look like there's something there so it doesn't look so lopsided anymore. And it actually looks quite nice when there's two of them there like that. So we're going to place a little cobblestone rim here, and we're going to build up with oak log around the side. I want to do like a towering thing kind of here. So we're going to do like that. Should be plenty high enough. So how many blocks is that? That's 4 and 5. She'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like we need more. 5. So we're going to have a 5 block tall pillar. There we are. And then the barn doesn't need to be too long. So let's just start making the windows. And I want 2 wide windows because there's a design I want to try. And we'll actually bring the windows straight up to the same height as the roof. So let's aim for 3 windows maybe? Yeah, let's do 3 windows. That's long enough for a barn. And then the 1 block gap as we turn in. I feel like 4 windows. I don't want this build to be too big, but I don't want it to be small either. Why don't we offset this by 1 block, and then we actually just take out these, and we just pull it forward 1 block. Actually, we can pull it forward 2 blocks, because that way we can have symmetrical in the front and back. So the front and back will have 2 blocks before the window, and then the windows would be 2 blocks wide. And then we can bring this forward a couple blocks. So 2 blocks before the window, then block for cornering, and then that block. Okay, so the build is mostly done. I haven't quite exactly decided what I want to do with the flooring yet, or the decorations in here. But I just realized I never really showed you how to use this. Of course, right now I have been breeding them, so I can't. But what you do is you basically just hold right click and move your mouse in a kind of semicircle. If it helps you, you can turn on hitboxes to see exactly where all the cows are. Let me just feed the baby cow here. Find it funny. Huh, it's cool that I can do that. So you just keep doing that, and then eventually, sadly it hasn't got to that point, but the drops will end up here. But one thing I do know I want to do about the interior is add in some hay bales, and I think I'm going to need to go grab more wheat to do that. Also, this bee has been here for like 15 minutes already, or 20 minutes or so. Just freaking out, not knowing quite what to do. Where's my fridge? Here we are. Oh, I left the fridge door open. Oh no, all my food's gonna get ruined. It's okay, I don't think there's anything in there that can actually spoil. Okay, 18 hay bales, maybe more than I need. But what I do know is that my crops and my bees are ready for harvest day. Okay. So we're just gonna, easiest way to harvest this farm is just to run through it, holding down left click. And then coming back through right afterwards, and then just go in rows like this, holding down right click. And I just realized I have some slabs. I'm going to waterlog them so that I can actually walk across these. There we go. Grab another stack of seeds. And we've got a stack and a half of wheat. That's perfect. Put the seeds away in here. And we can head back over here. I'm going to grab some, I think I want to do gravel and coarse dirt. So we'll grab coarse dirt, some gravel. I don't think I have very much normal dirt. That's fine, I'll just break the dirt that's in there. And maybe we can do some cobblestone too. And maybe even some andesite? Don't quite know, but let's just go over there now. See what we want to do. And of course, I actually did some fancy roof stuff here, and I'm actually liking the way it looks. There's actually just slabs on top to make it look a little thicker. And then we've just got our standard little staircase arches with slabs on the underside. And then we've, of course, got our little fence, which is inspired from another YouTuber. And then, of course, the overusage of lanterns, because they look absolutely gorgeous. And so, first things first, let's put some hay bales in here. I think we maybe want to do hay bales like this, that. Kind of just like hay bales coming at it everywhere. Get that real farm barn kind of feel. Make sure you got a lot of hay bales in your farm. And just load her on up with hay. Get some in this corner too. It's 18 hay bales. I think we can remove maybe 2 of the ones back here so that it's not as corned off, and then we can add 1 maybe there. Yeah, that way you can still kind of get back here, check it all out. There's not really going to be anything back here. I am going to put a lantern down though. Make sure we have plenty of lighting. This is cool. Okay, I am going to quickly go to sleep before I do the floor. But I think dirt, maybe some grass. I doubt it though. Cobblestone, path blocks. I don't want it to look too busy, but a busy floor for a barn does kind of make sense. So let's start with some coarse dirt just around here. So let's do some pieces here. We'll do a row of 4. Put in some gravel there and there. Add in some cobble. dig out the dirt so that we can put in normal dirt. And as long as it's not touching grass, it won't grow. Yeah, I am liking the way cobble looks mixed into this periodically. We'll put some more coarse dirt in here. Some gravel. Maybe some more normal dirt. Yeah, just kind of like a mix of everything. Yeah, coarse is a lot darker. That's why it looks kind of nice in these kind of builds. We'll put more gray in here. So that's a spot where I think grass would work. I don't think I want to use path block because I just feel like it's just going to take away from the aesthetic we're going for here. Just hear all the cows, they're so loud. Gravel. Some gravel in there. Maybe coarse dirt here and here. Yeah, it's really starting to look a lot more like a barn and less like a wall of grass. You get cobble there. Sprinkle in a couple pieces of andesite here and here. Maybe in this back corner there, put a piece of andesite. No! What the heck? See, this is why we sleep. Because things like that happen. Which is really annoying. I think it was like this-ish. I can't remember quite exactly what it was like. Luckily, it didn't blow up the cobble on the upper side. So we can just put the wood back in. Did it blow up my lantern? Oh no, it blew up my lantern. Oh. That was important. Oh wait, did I get the lantern back? Oh, I still have more lanterns in my inventory. I'm fine. Okay. I thought I used all my lanterns. I don't know why I would think that. Even do a couple pieces of andesite right at the entrance here. And then, let's say cobblestone, coarse dirt, coarse dirt, coarse dirt, and then a little bit of grass. Actually, I think I might turn that into normal dirt. Just, the green does bring some interesting color, but I'm not liking it. I think just the whole brown and gray kind of feel is better suited for what we're making here. And I think this corner needs a gray block. And so does this. And that, well, that needs planks. So I think we lost some cows in here. I don't know if we did or not. We'll find out. Oh, well, I can show you guys the breeding. You just kind of throw it in, and you'll actually get some XP out of this too. It's not a very good XP grinder. It's mostly for everything else. Yeah, we didn't lose any cows, which is good. We did lose a hay bale, it seems. Oh, no, we got it back. Okay. Don't you even think about it, you naughty block. Yeah, and then we can put some path block out here. I'm liking it. And do we have more gravel? We do. Okay. We'll put some gravel in. Install a bit more path block towards the entryway. And I think that's a pretty good build done. And we're just going to take a little screenshot for a thumbnail. And there we go. So, wrong way. Thank you all for watching. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.